I think this is a very tricky question because if I change just one word in the question stem, that will change the answer. What I'm talking about is the word sum. If instead of talking about the sum of these two integers, they ask about the product of the two integers, then the correct answer choice would be C, because if one of them is even, meaning one of them has a factor of 2 within it, and the other is a multiple of 5, meaning it has a factor of 5 within it, when we multiply them together, we get both of those factors. We get the factor of 2 from one of them, we get the factor of 5 from the other one, and a factor of 2 together with a factor of 5 produces a factor of 10. So if we know both of these statements, we can prove that the product is a multiple of 10. But that's not what the question is asking. The question is asking about the sum. Is the sum of these two integers a multiple of 10? So let's first evaluate each of these statements on its own. Knowing that one of the integers within the sum is even, could the sum be a multiple of 10? Yeah, sure. Maybe the numbers are 2 and 8. Maybe the numbers are 0 and 0. Don't forget that 0 is divisible by literally any integer. But must the sum be divisible by 10? No, we don't know anything about the other integer. I mean, just as an example, it could be 2 and 3. The sum is not divisible by 10. So statement 1 is not sufficient on its own. We can do something very similar with statement 2. With statement 2 on its own, all we know is that one of them is divisible by 5, but we don't know anything about the other one. So could the sum be a multiple of 10? Yeah, sure, maybe they're 5 and 5, 5 and 15, 5 and 25, whatever. Must it be a multiple of 10? No, the other number could be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So all we have is 5 plus some unknown number. I can't say whether the sum would be divisible by 10. Maybe yes, maybe no. So statement 2 is not sufficient on its own either. Now when we combine the statements, we have one even number and we have one multiple of 5. Is it possible that the sum is divisible by 10? Yeah, they could just be 10 and 10. Right? 10 is even and 10 is divisible by 5, and if both of the numbers are 10, yeah, the sum is a multiple of 10. But the sum doesn't have to be a multiple of 10 because the numbers could be, I mean, the easiest example I can think of is 2 and 5. Is 2 plus 5 divisible by 10? No, of course not. So even when you combine these statements, we can't answer this question, and therefore the correct answer is E.
If you found this video useful, go to quantreasoning.com for a lot more where that came from. You should also click that like button and let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to make future videos about. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that and click that bell below so you get notified about future videos. See you next time.